Hey, welcome back. How's your summer been?
Yeah, good summer, and I think as a club we've made some good signings, and I'm excited about this season coming up, and obviously starting from tonight with our first game at Horndean.
Well, we are here at Horndean. Let's talk quite a bit to get through, but let's talk about the signings first of all. It's been a quiet summer for you, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, and so I've just not long been back from holiday, so yeah, I wanted to get all the business done, before I could relax really, and managed to do that, and signed some good players that I'm happy. I think we've strengthened from last year, and we'll be looking to improve again.
A lot of people have talked about the lack of firepower. However, you seem to have eradicated that with two fantastic signings. Marvin Morgan and James Hayter spring to mind. Talk to me about them both, Lee.
Yeah, no, well, but obviously we've got Matt Patterson as well. We signed him, was proven at this level last year. Another local lad that's hungry to do well. So it's. For me, Marvin Morgan's great experience. Played at a good level. 6'4", mobile, knows the game as a number 9. But can mix his game up, quick enough to run behind people as well. Pato's hard working, goal scorer. Again, 6'3". And James Hayter is a fox in the box type player that's gets an opportunity and is a good finisher. Only played for 3 clubs, 4 with Salisbury on loan, and scored over 150 league goals in his career, so we're looking forward to having him.
One question people have asked about Matt Patterson is, was it a free transfer or was there a fee involved? Are you able to clear that up?
Yeah, it's a free transfer. He's available, and we took him.
Let's get off with the fixtures. Last year it was the fixture list from Howe at the start of it. It was Sutton, Ebbsfleet and Bromley in the first 3 games, not in that order, but this year we've got Bishop Stortford. What do you make of the opening few games, Margate and Sutton and Bishop Stortford, Lee?
Yeah, no, it'd be tough. Tough opening. It's always harder to start. To see where you are and see where other teams are at and the signings they've made. I think obviously Margate will be up there for me this year and around the playoffs. Got a good setup down there. Sutton are probably going to improve on last year. We've made some very good signings, and will be very competitive. I think I've been at this level now nearly 3 years, and it's certainly the most competitive I've seen it by a long way.
You've always said to me whenever we've interviewed you about how you want the Hawks to do in the next season, you've said you want them to go further than they did last year. Surely that means this year it's got to be promotion for the Hawks. Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah, I mean, whether it's viable or not, don't know, but we certainly will try and achieve it. We've always try and evolve as a club and as a team. I think that's important. As a player and as a manager, I don't think we'd be doing our jobs if we come out and accept doing worse than we did last year. So we've got to try and improve, and that means making the playoff final and getting promoted.
I mean, people have talked about having Waterlooville being one of the biggest spenders. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that. Is that a sentiment you agree with or not really?
No. A lot goes on about budgets and stuff, but at the end of the day, I think a good manager spends his money wisely, and you'll be judged on who you bring in and value for money for that. And I like to think I've got some good contacts in the game, and that hopefully will reflect in the signings I've made. But the proof will be in the eating, as they say.
It would be disrespectful not to talk about tonight's opponents, Horndean. The summer break is well and truly over. Hawks are back. The Hawks are back. What do you make of Horndean and Dave Carter, because they have made some cracking signings? Yeah,
and I was talking to Dave before the game, and he's sort of re-signed a lot of his team from last year, and then added and strengthened a little bit. And they've always been a hard-working team that don't give you a minute's rest, and that'll be the same, I'd imagine, again tonight. We played them last year in the Hampshire Cup, and played a mixed team here, and it was a good game. We ended up just nicking it 1-0 in the end, with young Marley Ridge scoring the only goal. But a side that work hard and always give you a headache, and not much of a rest. I
mean, last year we did have someone I wasn't allowed to mention, and turned out to be trialist Dave. Not going to mention him because, of course, he's no longer here. But we've got a squad tonight, Lee. Can you go into details of what that is for Havant and Waterlooville tonight?
For the teams, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we've got obviously 2 teams tonight, two separate 11s. We give the players in the team 45 minutes each to work hard tonight, and we've got a couple of different formations to play, and we look forward to seeing him. We've got one trialist, Ed Saunders, with us tonight, a centre half stroke right back, who has been at Sheffield Wednesday and before that at Stoke, who sort of run my eye over tonight, and we're looking forward to sort of seeing the lads click together in the first sort of pre-season game.
Well, Lee, welcome back. Hopefully the summer break is over in good fashion tonight against Horndean. Thanks very much.
Cheers. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, cheers.
Well done, boys. Well done. Well done. No, we're good. Well done. Get out! Got him, Bob.
How did you find that game against Horndean?
Yeah, it's a worthwhile exercise. I think it's first and foremost we came through it with no injuries, which is good. You know, I think we've got a bit to do, obviously, before the start of the season as far as fitness and with the ball. But the lads have worked hard. They've trained hard so far. They've not had too much contact time with the ball. And you know, tonight we've got through 45 minutes each and a bit of running after as well. So.
Well, we talk about a game of two halves. It was more a team of two halves. Let's talk through each team. In the first half, Blanchett was the best game I've actually seen him ever play. Blanchett was superb today.
Yeah, good energy up and down Blanche. You know, it suited him, to be fair. We played a diamond in the first half, and he was getting forward well up the left, and yeah, had a good game. But there's a lot of pleasing performances for me tonight.
Harry Medway in the second half, cool and composed from the youngster. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, again, you know, he's very versatile, Harry, as well, which is great. He can play left back, right back, centre half. He can play wing back either side. He's quick and he's aggressive in the air. You know, he's a young lad at the moment. He's got bits to learn, but he's got a good attitude and he works hard away from the club as well to improve. So yeah, good.
Well, Adrian Clifton was the first one you brought in. After that goal tonight, you could see why. Nobody closed him down. He just pinged it in. Talk to me about the goal from your perspective.
Yeah, we know more than anyone probably he can score good goals. He scored 2 against us last season, and you know, he's a strong lad. He's aggressive in the middle of the park. And he wants to go forward and get goals, and he showed if people back off from 20-25 yards that he can stick the ball in there. And the game was played in the right manner. Horndean were competitive but not over the top or dirty or anything, and you know, it's we've always come here and have no problems. So you know, it's people say pre-season isn't about the result, but it's always nice to win.
Need to ask you quickly, a little bit away from having a Waterlooville. Your lad's been signed up for Pompey Academy. You must be absolutely over the moon.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Obviously, he's worked hard in previous years, and he's just signed a 2-year scholar. So, but the work begins now. He's got 2 years to try and prove himself to become a pro, and you know.
What advice would you give any young footballers, including your boy?
Well, I obviously speak to him a lot, but it's just to work hard, be the best you can at everything you can, and don't look back after 2 years or whatever it may be and have you know any regrets or excuses.
We now move on to a team from just down the road, Portsmouth.
Yeah, no, it'd be good. Used to play against Paul Cook a bit when I was playing, and he was a good footballer. His teams play some good football as well. I think that's transferred through his game into the way they play. He's been successful, and you know, he's come down. He's been brave. He said he wants to get promoted, and you know, along with the crowd and the players he's brought in, I think they'll have a good chance.
Talking about bringing players in, I'm going to try my luck. Any more possible signings for Havant and Waterlooville on the horizon?
I'm not looking at the moment. No, I'm pleased with what I've got. I think we've got competition all over the pitch, and I think I've improved in areas that we lacked last year. Defensively, we were sound last year. It was the top end of the pitch that let us down a little bit, really. So I brought in some good players, and the proof will be in the pudding.
It was so nice to see James Hayter in the Hawks shirt tonight, though, wasn't it?
Very good, yeah. No, James is lively, he's bright, he gets in good positions and makes clever runs, and you know, I think again we'll get better as pre-season goes on.
I need to obviously ask you about the possibility of James Hayter scoring an even quicker hat-trick than he did all those years ago. I've seen the video.
We've got two of the players.
I've just seen them actually. Warren Cummins and Brian Stock congratulated him. I think that was the quickest they ever got near the goals.
Yeah. So yeah, no, don't think that will be beaten in a rush. But yeah, it just goes to show that, you know, if he gets to look at goal, he does work the keeper 9 times out of 10. And I was pleased with his progression tonight. He's getting fitter and getting sharper.
Lee, thank you very much for the chat, and welcome back.
Cheers, thank you.